What is up guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some brand new vehicles that have been found ever since the release of the PC version of GTA 5. Some new texture files for the interiors of these vehicles as well as details have recently risen about this, so I thought I'd at least go ahead and bring these to you guys today. So as always guys, hope you do go on to enjoy today's video or do find this helpful, and with that being said, let's jump straight into this. So as many of you may or may not know, ever since the PC release of GTA 5, a bunch of people have been digging through the game files to see exactly what they can find out, stumbling upon things like more textured versions of Nico Bellic, more textured versions of John Marston, characters such as Stacy and more. But here is where things start to get a little bit more interesting. Vehicle names such as the Super GT, the Feroci, the Army Cavalcade and the Tampa have also been found in the game files of the PC version of GTA 5. Now alongside this, there's a few texture files for the interiors of these vehicles as well. And just before I get into the details on this almost reminds me of stuff that used to happen back in the days, and I'm talking a good few months back now, back when the Zentorno was found in the game files and vehicles like the Zentorno, the Massacro, the Huntley and things like that. Well, all of these vehicle names were found in the game files of the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, I believe, and that is how those vehicles were leaked out way back in the day. I don't know if you guys do remember that. You can let me know down in the comments if you guys do, but once again, you know, these were found in the game files way before Rockstar even announced stuff like the Zentorno and the Massacre and the Huntley, and that is how we found out, people actually searching through the files to view these vehicles, and that is how we found out about them way before Rockstar announced them. Now of course, you know, ever since then Rockstar actually caught on to how these vehicles were being leaked, so they actually stopped doing it, but what's happened with these vehicles almost reminds me of stuff that's happened back in the days, if that makes any sense. So once again, the vehicles in question are the Super GT, the Feroci, the Army Cavalcade as well as the Tampa. Now some of the names of those vehicles may ring a bell. In fact, the Feroci as well as the Super GT were in fact vehicles from GTA 4. Now here is an image of the Feroci itself. As you can see, this vehicle does share some similarities with the Intruder from GTA 5. And as for the Super GT itself, I believe the Super GT was also in GTA San Andreas as well as a different version. But the GTA 4 version is pretty much as follows. As you can see on screen, sharing similarities to the F620 Ocelot from GTA 5, but still a different vehicle in general. So moving on from that, there was also a file name for the Tampa, which is known as Tampa_mods.rpf, and the Tampa is a vehicle from the Boddard Gatoni, I believe, which is a muscle vehicle from that DLC edition to GTA 4. And as for the Cavalcade Army version, there was no real details on this just yet, but of course we do presume it's just an Army souped up version of the Cavalcade, maybe with bulletproof windows, Army camo, maybe even an armored version, but who knows. But what I do know is all of the texture dictionary files for these vehicles as well as their interior counterparts were in fact found within the game files. And just to prove the legitimacy of these vehicles actually being there, the person who found these over on the GTA forums has actually put a direct link that you guys can go to view these for yourselves in the PC files, just to prove their legitimacy. So I guess the main question behind this is, why are these vehicle names in there if Rockstar never planned to release them to the game? Of course, there is kind of two ways to go about this. One is that they may be brought into the game alongside a DLC, and two is maybe they're scrapped vehicles that were meant to be in the game and didn't end up making the final cut. But considering they have interior files for these which are in intricate detail, you can actually see the dashboard in detail, you can see the speedometers, and the unique one about all of these vehicles is a Super GT with their unique speedometers. But you know, they have fully textured interiors, and you know, fully textured interiors in that detail only really came about when the new versions of GTA 5 came out originally on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So for that reason alone, I do believe these are going to be DLC vehicles, and they have been found within the game files, similar to what happened in the past. So, you know, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you guys do want to read into this into a lot more detail, the GTA forums post will be down in the description down below, where you can view all of this for yourselves as well. Once again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like down below, guys. Your support, of course, is always greatly appreciated on the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all later with a brand new video.